Mr. Shamriz, thank you for talking to us. Please tell me, where was your son when he was kidnapped on 7th of October?
Alon is the son which was kidnapped from Kibbutz Kfar Aza. He was staying at his house near the west side of the Kibbutz Kfar Aza. On 6:30 in the morning, the Hamas terrorists sent some missiles and bombs to our village, and we were instructed to go to a shelter room, and we stayed there. While we are staying there, 150 Hamas terrorists came to our village via cars, motorcycles, and they just entered to the kibbutz and spread all over the kibbutz and go to the room of our neighbors and our friends and start to pull them out, shoot them, massacre them, burn their house, rape the women, kill children, terrible things.
To give context to our viewers, where is your kibbutz located in Israel?
My kibbutz is located in near the Gaza city. It's about 2 kilometers from Gaza City on the Israeli side.
And where were you, and what was the last message that your son sent to you?
I was at my home, and my son, which was kidnapped, was at his home. My house is in the south of the village. His house is in the west side of the village, nearby the fencing to Gaza. And at 10 o'clock, we were talking with our son over the WhatsApp. He was writing that somebody's entering to his house and he's going to be quiet. And we send him a message, be strong, we love you. And he asked us to let everyone know that somebody is coming in to get some help. And we let know the IDF that the Hamas is getting to his house. And the last message was emoji heart he sent on 10 a.m. and 02. And from there is no contact with our son until now.
And how come you were saved and he wasn't while you were in the same kibbutz?
Yes, well, actually, they approached my house at 12:30 and they knocked on my door and I didn't respond. So they went to the backyard and started shooting to my house. I was armed with M16 and I was waiting for them, but they didn't enter. So I have saved, but the rest of my neighbor next to me, 2 families was massacred by them. They were not protected, so they entered and just inside their house.
Mr. Shamriz, I cannot imagine what it has been for you for the last 5 weeks since the horrible events took place, which our government in Kosovo condemned. But I come from a country which, since 99 war, has still 1,000 people missing. What has life been like for you in the last 5 weeks? How have you spent your time? What does your day look like now? What are people like you doing every day?
During the day, I had to serve my community, my kibbutz. So I'm doing the daily care for them, medical, post, dentist, food, shelter, whatever they need. So this is during the day. I have no time for my son. But during the night, I am staying at my room and I'm still crying because I cannot sleep. You know, for you, 1,000 people, and for us, 240 people, and for me, my son, which we are very, very connected and love him very much. and we are missing. So I don't know what's happened to him. I don't know any indication from him. If he is injured, if he is alive, what he is doing, has he something to eat, as somebody is beating him, or worst thing that you can think as a father. It's terrible. It's really terrible, because we are not getting any information, not from our government, not from the Hamas. They are not letting the Red Cross to go and visit them. So at least we'll have the confidence that he is okay until he will be released. We don't have anything, nothing.
If the people who kidnapped your son are listening, what will you say to them?
Well, firstly, I want you to know what we did for them, for the Palestinian. I think this is something very, very important that the people will know in Gaza. We were taking care of the Palestinian in Gaza. Once they were ill and they need a Medicare in Israel, we were driving them from the border to hospital in Israel. We were taking their people there. We bring them food, money. We let them sleep in our house. We let the Palestinians to work in our village, and we gave them very fair treatment. They got fair salary. We were not in fight with these guys. My kibbutz Kfar Aza is a peaceful area. We didn't do anything wrong to the Hamas. We are civilian. My son is civilian. He was not a soldier. He was a student for computering in the university. He was staying peacefully at his house. He didn't harm them. He didn't shoot at them. We just tried to take care of these Palestinians, the miserable Palestinians who came and asked for our help. But look what happened. Now they came to our village and rape our women, destroy our house.
But it is Hamas who came. It is Hamas who came to your village, not the Palestinians
yes,
you helped.
Hamas terrorists, but this is not a Muslim. I know I have a lot of Muslim friends. They are not acting like that. The Muslim is not allowing to do these things.
So, final question, Mr. Shamriz. Are you happy with Israel's response to the Hamas attack when you think about the fact that it's over 9,000 people killed, and according to international aid organizations, 65% of them are women and children? Are you happy with this response?
No. I cannot agree with this. I cannot. But please, I don't want you to make the connection between the two. We came, we sit in our village in peaceful. We didn't do anything to them. They came to our village and start to destroy it and kill our people. This response from my government is not on my, I don't agree with it. But still, they trying to do something to save my son and the kidnappers. So to put both of them on the same table, it's not the right thing to do. I'm against any killing of women and children at all. At all. I don't agree with the bombing and these things that happening there. I cannot imagine if they were doing it to me, what will happen. But look, we were sitting on Shabbat, 7th of October in our house, peacefully. We didn't harm them. We didn't bomb them. They just came to us and destroyed everything. So this reaction by my government, although I'm not agreed, it can be reasonable.
Okay.
I don't agree with killing of women and children, not at all.
Mr.
It's
Shamriz.
not our way. It's not the Jewish way. We are not killing people and women.
Mr. Shamriz, thanks a lot. I hope you find your son and he comes back to you safely. Thanks a lot.
I would like to ask you if you can help me
Yes.
to spread the picture of my son
Yes.
to the Hamas people, to your people in Gaza, and ask them, maybe somebody can give me some indication about my son, if he's injured, if he's alive. I need your assistance for that. Thank you very much.
You have sent us the picture of your son, and throughout this interview, we will show the picture of your son and hope that someone can listen. Thanks
Thank
very
you
much.
very much. Thank you.